Hello, my fellow Spuds, and welcome to a new series on The Long Dark. So, for those of you who do not know The Long Dark is a survival game based on your character being in a plane crash in a remote island off the coast of Canada, and it's all about surviving the elements. So you have to manage your thirst, hunger, tiredness, as well as your temperature, and temperature is a massive thing in this, as it's in the middle of Canada. There is no ending. The only way out is if you die. So we're going to see how long I can survive. I really hope I can survive at least 100 days. That's the goal. So we're going to play on Stalker once again, like I did on my stream. Veteran players looking for a punishing, challenging survival experience. Hostile wildlife is common and will hunt you down. Just to add that little bit of extra challenge to myself right now, I'm going to go random. And we are going to be playing Astrid Greenwood. So if you want the story behind her, she is a freelance medical doctor and the ex-wife of Will Mackenzie, and that's the male character in this. After an unexpected confrontation between the two sometime before the first flare, which is the background lore behind the island, there's no electricity here. Electromagnetic pulse or something caused all the electronics just to stop working on the island. They can start work again, but only briefly during auroras. Astrid seeks Will out after years of being apart. We're going to be playing Astrid. I normally play as Will, but I think Astrid today. And I've only got 2 feats. We can have up to 3 in Stalker, but I've only got 2 unlocked. So I think we'll just go for these 2. They're not that OP. Sprinting burns 25% fewer calories. And from now on, you get 10% more benefit from each completed research book. I think they're both fair enough. Right, and here we go. So, it's blisteringly cold. Where are we? I've got a feeling we're Pleasant Valley, aren't we? It looks like Pleasant Valley. It is Pleasant Valley. Yeah. If we go this way, we should end up at a small village, or hamlet, really. You can see the power lines running down just over in the distance. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we have to cut across here. The wolf there. Leave the wolves alone. They shouldn't be able to notice us from here. We're not particularly stinky. If you have meat and things on you, you do get a bit stinky. But right now, we are okay. So I believe we jump over this hill. Yep, there we go. You can just make out a building there. Good. Okay, let's just try and do a little run. You don't need to run too much. If you run, it wastes stamina, so we kind of don't want to do that. Yeah, we're cold, I know. I might turn her voice up a little bit. She sounds a little bit quiet. Ooh, what's that? Nothing, it's just top of a fence. I thought it was a bullet. Okay, search you. What have you got? You got nothing for me. Useful. It is blisteringly cold, but we are fine for the moment. But we will jump in the church, I think. Lovely little church. Right, so we're in the church. I've raised Astrid's voice a little bit so we can actually hear what she says. We got a book. We also have... What else do we have? Energy bar, good. I've got more books. Stack of papers, we can use that for Tinder, so that's pretty damn good. Not much else, really. Ooh, matches.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Really, really useful. So I'll go through our starting inventory. Pretty pants, really. We've got a ragged cotton scarf, which is atrocious. We've got a worn plaid shirt, again, atrocious condition. Got some thermal underwear, some new jeans, some ragged sports socks, and some decent work boots. In our actual inventory, we have some accelerant, some antiseptic, a bandage, a bedroll, and recycled can. That's pretty much all we started out with. The rest we have collector sticks, blah, 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 blah. So... not much. We have enough to kind of start a fire, and that's about it. Let's pick up the books, because they are really good for starting fires, first off. And they provide a decent amount of warmth. And then I think we're going to push through this little village, because there is a decent amount of stuff here that we can potentially loot. So, I'm pretty pleased that we started in Pleasant Valley, because it is quite a nice place to settle down long term. There's a farmstead right in the middle of the map, which is perfect, really, for settling down. So I think we might try that. I did do that in the stream though, so might go for a different region this time round. Let's have a look in here. If we can find anything in here. New glove box. No. As you can see, our temperature is dropping. Even if it drops down to 0 like that and we get a hypothermia risk, you can see the hypothermia risk, it goes up slowly. So as long as we don't let it reach 100%, we'll be fine. So we do have time still, and most of the houses provide enough warmth right off the bat that it shouldn't matter. Yeah, look, there we go. So we can see on our little character tab, it feels like 5 degrees. So we are fine. We will slowly heat up and the hypothermia risk will disappear. Probably after a couple of minutes just searching around this house. Now, there's a few things that I want right off the bat. I would like a can opener, please. There we go. Hypothermia risk is gone. I would also like... something to eat would be good. But any tools, really. Banged up peaches. Oh, 22%, really? So, condition means risk of food poisoning, pretty much. And if it's 22%, we do have a chance of food poisoning. Technically, I think it's below 50% you have a chance of food poisoning. Certain items that you won't get it, like sodas and things, to my knowledge. But anything meat, only 49. But anything like meat product, like this, that's probably quite a high chance of food poisoning, 31%. Ooh, condensed milk. That's actually really good. Loads of calories in that. And what's in here? Nothing. Well, this is a useful place so far. Check the oven. Anything in the fridge? No. Okay. I will try and go slowly. I normally go quite quickly when I'm looting, so I need to try and slow down so that you can actually see what I've got. A rifle cartridge. Not too shabby. Nothing in the wardrobe. I would have liked some more clothes, to be honest. What we've got is not great. It'll keep us warm for a little bit. Ooh, a suitcase. But I would like something better. One of the worst thing we could have got. Sports socks are the worst socks, pretty much. I would like some wool socks. Climbing socks would be better, but I'll settle for wool. And that's like the worst. Gloves. But at least it's gloves. That should help a little bit with hypothermia. Only 0.2 degrees. Not amazing. This first house is a little bit shoddy. Take the bandage. Search in the first aid one. Sewing kit, that's a big find. We can now fix up our clothes. Cool, because our clothes are pretty poor quality. We will take the toilet water. It's one of the only / main sources of water from the actual houses. We could start a fire and then we can just cook the snow that's outside. But when you're inside, it's normally one of the few sources of water, apart from if you find canned goods. A flare right off the bat is very nice. We can use that to scare wolves and other wildlife. A wool toque, one of the best hats we can get right off the bat. Okay, so that kind of makes up for the rest of it. Good. And do we have anything under the chairs? The long dark is particularly sneaky because it likes to hide loot, especially good loot. It will just hide them under items. Oh, and nice, we've got actual fleece mittens, already an upgrade. Yeah, the long dark likes to hide items under and in little nooks and crannies around houses and furniture. So we are going to want to have to look out to see if we can find them, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of hidden items dotted around. Okay, one house done. Only a few more to go. So we've got the group of houses clustered around here. We've also got a shop opposite the road, and we've got, I think, there's a couple of houses over there, but only I think one of them you can go into. So we'll just make our way across. Calm down, Astrid. It's fine. Oh, right. So this is like an empty little place. Oh, dead guy. Nothing on you. But you do have some stale, salty crackers. My favourite. Right. Anything else hidden around here? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, more matches. We do have a little bandage there, so that's very nice. Finding matches, though, is really, really good. We've got a wool scarf. Stalker, we do have a lot less loot than other difficulties, so the fact that we found 2 lots of matches right off the bat is amazing. Some soda, low condition, though. That's what I like to see. A worn, thin wool sweater. I believe this is the best sweater you can get on Interloper, but for us, it's not the best by any means, but it's still pretty damn good. Let's put that on. Actually, what we're going to do, that's technically this is the inner layer. That's the outer layer. So I think this will keep our core warmer a little bit. So let's just do that. I'm not realistically sure how much of a difference it makes, but I think it does make some difference. Our clothes are pretty shoddy. We're going to have to fix them up. Let's try and repair this one. Chance success 70%, repair amount to 40. We can repair this. That should help significantly. There we go. Yeah, it's doubled. Nice. So that should offer us some good protection now against the cold. We've also got dusting sulfur. Useful for making ammunition. I'm not sure we're going to be making ammunition in this series, but we might as well take it just in case. Take those for starting a fire, and let's keep going. Okay, is there anything in this burnt out building? I'm not quite sure. We can't go in. But there's been a quite major update recently and a DLC drop, and I don't know exactly where all the loot is from either of those and whether they've added anything extra, so it's worth checking around some places just to double check, see what they've got. So in here we go. Some more fleece mittens, and they're decent quality. I will take. Search in here. Climbing socks. The best socks we can find. They're low quality, but they will do. Take that for some fire starting stuff. And do we have anything else? Do we have like a sneaky tool anywhere? I would like a reishi mushroom. Right, it's good for teas. Might as well take it. Some more cloth. All for fire. So I think that's all that's here. A little bit of a shame. We don't need to worry about wolves too much. They tend to stay on the outskirts of the town. They don't really ever come in unless they can smell something particularly stinky. Which would be us if we had, like, guts or meat on us. So we should be fine and fairly safe in town. Check this car out. You can see something in the front here. Yep, Summit Soda.
This has been here a while.
Lovely. And a cotton toque. It's not quite a wool one, but it is better than, I think, what we've currently got. Yeah, it is. Much better. Nice. Sneak through here. Got anything for me here? Doesn't look like it. I like the mod that we were playing with on the stream, the indoor growing mod, which adds the ability to grow certain plants.
I'll take it.
Ooh, a line. Quite nice. Ooh, and a new granola bar. Good. Yeah, being able to grow stuff, finding all that gardening supplies, it was really nice. And it's a mod that's actually made by Hinterland Studios, who make the game itself. So I think it was really well done. It was very, very nice. And I probably will use that mod for quite a few things going forward, just because it's quite a fun little thing to add to the game. Breathe some life into it. Let's check this one out. We're getting on the outskirts of town now, so it's at that point we might start seeing wolves just in the distance over there and over there. Here we go. What have we got here? So we've got some cedar wood. Nice. That burns for quite a long time. That's worth picking up. Another book. Still after a can opener. So we've got a potato and a pork and beans. I'm going to pass those up. And a gourmet broth. A wholesome broth. Savoury. So there is cooking in this game. It's been added fairly recently. So we can look into doing that a bit. But I don't have that much experience doing cooking for stews and things, which you can do. I tend to cook like the bread items and things because they're actually really, really good. But we can try and do some proper cooking down the line. Accelerant. Another new granola crunchy bar. Nice. New one can opener. Not going to find a can opener. I can see another cheeky potato down there. Oh, two. We can cook them for baked potatoes, or we can just leave them and we can make a stew later on. Right, stale peanut butter. Nice, loads of calories in that. So technically, in terms of survival, we can live off 600 calories a day. Basically, if you let yourself starve, your health drains really, really slowly. I think it's like 1% per hour. It's something like that. So if you wait the whole day, you will not lose that much health. You'll lose like maybe a quarter of your health if you went the whole day without eating. One more shot is quite nice. That should... Is that better than that? Yeah, much better. If you then eat, like, say, 700 calories before you go to sleep a full night, you will heal the amount of damage you took from not eating. So technically, you can live off about 700 calories a day. However, it's not particularly good for you in the long term just because... Ooh, nice. You don't get the well-fed perk, which adds the ability to carry an extra 5 kilos on you, which you get if you consume enough calories that you do not starve at all. I think you have to stay not starved for 3 days and then you unlock that perk. So we're going to try and aim to get that because being able to carry an extra 5 kilos, especially right at the beginning of the game, is a godsend. You can take that. Going to rip that up for the cloth. Newsprint, take that. Something under here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
A down vest. Well, that's... We can actually add to our torso layer, so I'm going to take that. Little outside layer. More books for a fire. I also got some running shoes as well. What shoes do we got? We've already got fairly decent shoes. So I think we're going to rip those up for some leather. Wool socks. Let's swap these out. We'll keep the other socks and rip them up for cloth as well so we can fix up all our clothing. Take that water. Probably going to be encumbered now. Oh, we're still alright. Just. Okay. Let's take the charcoal from here. And we can use charcoal to navigate where we are. And yeah, on the map, if I bring it up, it's black because there's nothing. We have to actively map the map itself. So here we go. We've used our charcoal and we have mapped out what we found. Community hall is probably where we're going to base up today, which is just here. Across the road, we have a little community store and a couple of vehicles. That way is to the farms and also the edge of the map. And across the bridge, there is a couple more houses. So I'm going to try and loot these close houses today before we settle down. Let's go into community hall first. And there should be lots of beds and quite a lot of loot in here just from the get-go. Driver's gloves, we can rip that out for leather. In here, another book. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to find the same amount of God tier loot that I did on the stream because we got so lucky in that stream. The amount of stuff we found right off the bat. Pretty much every episode we found amazing loot. To the point that people thought we were on Voyager when actually we were on Stalker. So, not sure we're going to get that lucky. Because the luck just didn't seem to stop the whole time. Revolver cartridges are very nice. But we will hope and pray that we find some nice stuff. Luckily, we are warm enough in here because it is naturally pretty cold in here. Yeah, air temperature -5. So luckily, I think if we didn't have the upgraded clothes we could have on, it would feel cold in here. So glad that that is the case. Shame. Orange soda. A little bathroom. Some more wool socks and some antibiotics. They are a big find. We're going to dump the wood that we've got and all the burnables. The 15 books that we've got that weigh 7.5 kilos. There we go. And that's dropped a bunch of weight from our backpack. There is another one of these cabinets behind the table, but we can't get to without a hatchet. There's not normally much in there, if anything, but it's always worth a little look. Now, I know for definite there's a little secret... Ooh, that's big. 5 rifle cartridges. Amazing. I know for definite that there is a little secret recipe, or at least the last few times I've been in here, just down here. It's not here this time. That's the first time I've been in here and it's not been here. It was like the Thompson's family recipe for stews. Where is that then? There it is. A light but satisfying stew made of vegetables, fresh from the gardens of Pleasant Valley. And we've unlocked the Thompson family stew. For that, I believe we need venison. So we'd need to go out and look for a deer carcass. But it might be something that we want to look to do in the future. Search all the cupboards. The good thing about this place is there are a ton of cupboards here. There's some cooking oil there as well, which I'm going to grab. That's useful for making breads and cooking in general. Doesn't look like we're going to find much here. Banged up dog food. Mine. No, doesn't look like anything. If I go silent for a little bit, it's most likely because a plane's flying overhead and I don't want the mic to pick it up. We got some crisps. Nice. Last few. No, nothing. I think that's all of them. Check the microwave. Sometimes there's coffee in there. No. Take the Summit soda. There was a skillet down here.
I'll take it.
Useful for cooking. Okay, not as much loot as I was hoping to find. It's not been horrendous. Oh, a rifle cartridge. Kind of made up for it. Got a backpack down here. Where you can. That's kind of like charcoal, but you can actually map what things are. So, for example, I can go to this and we can spray the type of thing that we potentially spawned here or something we found. And then we can mark it on the wall outside. There's no point really doing it inside. And, yeah, we can then see on the world map whether that building has been looted or not, or what we've stored there. So it is useful to do. Take those socks. And I think that's this place pretty much fully looted. Let's go over here. We will drop the spare clothing that we're not wearing. Is there anything else that we could just drop? There's tons of food that we could drop. Well, it's worth dropping them outside, just because food tends to last a little bit longer outside than inside. Okay, we'll have a quick drink. And then we're going to try and loot the rest of the houses and the shop opposite the road. Right, so the shop is here. The shop should be fairly safe. However, across the bridge, wolves can spawn just near those houses. So we are going to have to be a little bit careful over there, but here we should be fine. Check the bins. Sometimes stuff can spawn in them. Doesn't look like they're going to today. We need a pry bar to open the trunks, but hopefully we'll be able to find one at some point.
This stuff will come in
Baseball
handy.
cap. Again, most of the clothes I pick up are probably going to be just ripped up for cloth. But we'll probably keep a set. Ooh, nice. Especially the good stuff we find, just so that in case we do get attacked by a wolf or something, we have some backup clothes just in case. Right, we'll check the outside cars first, then we'll go inside. Matches, nice. Anything under the visors? New. Open the hoods. There are batteries, and we can scrap them if we want lead scrap, and that we can use to craft ammunition. But we're a ways off that, so there's no point. But it's always useful to know if there are batteries around. Take the charcoal. So there's a door here. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Was there a fridge here? Yeah, there's nothing in there. Shame, nothing in the bin. Go in. If you could hear the little howl just now, that was a wolf. We are going to want to be a little bit careful. Oh, I hate the doors. They don't open properly. It's really annoying. Can I stand up? Thank you. It's getting a little bit dark, so it's getting a little bit hard to see. Do we have anything that we can use to light our way? Apart from matches, no, not really. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be worth even looking in here right now. Just because I can't see a thing and I'm not wasting a flare to search this out. Yeah, it's already basically night. Let's just go opposite the road and we'll go to sleep. We can search that in the morning, I think, just because it's just too dark. Before anything else, is there anything we could... I suppose we could just have a peek opposite the road. Might be a little bit lighter in those. There's no battery in that. It's about 50% apparently, finding car batteries. And we do need that to scrap it for the lead to then make ammunition with. But it's a lot more complicated than that. We need... Oh, there's a wolf over there. We need a bunch of other bits to actually craft ammunition. So, not as easy and straightforward as just grabbing some lead and doing it. Or maybe there isn't a house. I thought there was a house we could loot over here. Yeah, let's go. Not worth it. Not risking that. We should be fine. It's chasing us. But we should be able to get away. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Oh, now it's really dark. Oh, okay. We're fine. We're warming up. Let's have a little look. So, in terms of calorie count, we're on 960. We need to basically not starve for 3 days and we'll be fine. I think it's probably worth risking the low condition stuff before we go to sleep because then we can heal ourselves up while we sleep. Let's eat that. Plus it's 500 calories. There we go. Do that one as well. I think it's a fairly low chance to get food poisoning, but there is still a chance. There we go. Banged up peaches. I would like to leave them because we can use them for cooking. And these are things we can cook. So in a pot, we can make broth. We need some bird meat, but they're quite hard to catch. So we're probably not going to be catching them anytime soon. Some porridge. We just need some oats. Some stew. Again, bird meat and some flour. Rabbit stew. Same thing. Thompson family stew. That's the recipe that we found. However, we need level 4 cooking. And we get, this is a new feature, which I didn't have in the stream because the update happened as I did it. Vitamin C is a thing now. We need to consume vitamin C in order not to get scurvy. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to consume some fresh veg and wildlife and things to get vitamin C. So for something like this, if we can cook it up and have it on a regular basis, this is really good to have. Trout stew. Oh, okay, so trout stew we do get some vitamin C back from. Interesting. Venison stew we do not. I think that's a little bit unfair because red meat you should be able to get some vitamin C from, but whatever. Yeah, let's go to sleep. So the amount of calories we're going to consume is 600 if we sleep for 10 hours. We won't sleep for 10 hours. We're probably more likely to sleep for about 6. We are warm enough and we get the bed warmth, so that's good. Go sleep. There we go. It is the middle of the night, so we can't see a thing. Let's consume some water. And we might just need to pass some time because I don't think there's going to be anything we can do in particular right now. We could harvest some stuff, I guess. We've got all this clothing that I don't actually need, and that uses time. I will keep the fleece mittens just because it's good to have some more of them. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything. That's a shame. What we can do, a little hack, is we can, if we go to place the bedroll, we'll be able to see what is on the floor. So, that is the wood. I believe all our clothing... Oh no, that's the wood. That's our clothing. There we go. Cool. Now we should be able to harvest the rest of it. Do we have any more shoes? No, I'm going to leave them just in case. Like, if we get attacked by a wolf and we've got no shoes left. Always good to have a spare. And we should probably repair some of these. Not sure if it's light enough. No, it's still not light enough. I think 1 more hour and we would be done. Try and sleep for another couple of hours. It might technically be light enough. As soon as the two that you can see with the sun and moon in the right-hand corner, if the 2 spokes of the sun is above the horizon, the 2 spokes in the middle, sorry, is above the horizon, it's technically light. Even if it's dark on your screen, it should technically be light enough. So let's give it a go. There we go. Good. That is now a decent condition. I'm going to leave the rest just in case we do find better clothes. Let's pass some time then. I think 1 hour probably do. Okay, brilliant. And it is now light enough. Excellent. What is our weight capacity looking like? We're fine. We'll drop what we don't need down here. The food will drop outside. Oh, God. So, still looking for a can opener and hopefully a storm lantern or something soon so that we can actually see where we're going in the dark. It is very cold today. So let's drop what we do not need off here. We'll take the basics on us, but we definitely don't need all of these. There you go. So, let us use our spray marker to do storage. Show it how it works. We do that, and then it'll come up as storage on the world map. So it is useful to do. Let's go back in the store, see what we can find. What I'm going to have to do is, it says no weapons attached. I'm going to have to find some stones, because although they're technically weapons, they don't really do any proper damage apart from to rabbits, and even then they only just stun them. So we're going to want to find some of them, because at least if we're able to hit a wolf in the face with a stone, it will scare it away. I don't think it's worth really looking over the river anyway right now. We had a little gander, but I couldn't see anything, so there might be some stuff in the cars, but we can always look at that another time when we're a little bit more set up to actually properly look. Got some oats. We could actually make some porridge. I think that's nice. Right, a book. Frontier Shooting Guide. Not the one I was hoping to find, but that will improve our shooting if we read it fully. Wood matches, always good to find. And we've got a couple of granola bars here. Peanut butter. Ooh, it's good peanut butter as well. High calorie. Nice. Well, tea? Yeah, help get a peaceful sleep. Lovely. Another granola bar. Some more matches. This is really good. Not the best loot we can find. A sewing kit is really good loot, so I'm happy with that. Anything back here? Check the cash register. Nothing. Oh, there was a drink in here. Nearly forgot you. Check in here. Soup. Another decent vest. We can chuck that in. Oh, no, it has to go on the inside layer. Annoying. Well, that one is slightly better. That one's locked. We can't get in. More antibiotics. Good. Another rifle cartridge. So when we find a gun, we've already got a number of shots, which is amazing. So we got some potatoes. Got some flour. Technically, we could actually do some cooking already. I think... Oh, God, a load of carrots. I think we're quite low level in cooking, but if we got to level 2, we could already make some bread, which is quite nice. Ton of potatoes. Okay. Doesn't look like anything else. So that's pretty much this whole town looted. And really what we've got to show for it is a couple of days worth of food and some basic clothing supplies. And that is it. We are going to go across the river again. I do want to check those cars. And if we can check them, we can then just mark off, call it complete, and we don't need to come back here again. There's a bear over there, though. You're not? No. I didn't even know the bear could be there. If I'm honest. There it is. Behind that tree. Yeah, I'm not risking that. Okay. So, we've seen our first bear. Bears aren't that bad unless you get too close to them, but when they attack you, they can destroy your clothes and cause some serious damage. Arguably, moose are worse because they'll break your ribs, and their aggression is from... and they get aggressive from a lot further away. Bears are kind of... They plod along, and they all follow you if you're stinky, but unless you're stinky, you can easily get around them. Just go down here. We've got time. Go check in here. Revolver ammunition. Once again, we've got stuff we don't really need. There's that wolf over there. Okay. We need some tools, like a knife or something would be amazing. Don't think we're going to find it, though. Wait, what was that? Harvest. Oh, cattails. Yeah, cattails are really useful. So they give 150 calories each and a cattail head, which can be used as tinder. So they are really worth picking up when you're out and about. And they also give minor vitamin C. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good. The cattails are really, really good then. Pick these up. But vitamin C is much, much better for late game. So I guess, unlike most runs, we're not going to want to harvest all of the wildlife straight away and use it as early food. We're probably going to want to use it as late game food. Take the charcoal. Can we map? If we map here, are we going to be able to get the houses opposite the road? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right, I can see there's mushrooms and stuff over there as well, so at least we know where the cattails are. Good to know. Got the house down here, but we can't get in there. Do have a rabbit. Be nice if I could get that, but I don't have a stone on me. Yeah, I can't see any. Oh no, there's stones here.
Anything right about
Let's see if we can get that rabbit. So what we have to do is we equip it, hold it. Oh, we are shaking. How cold are we? 15%. And then throw that. Oh, that hit it. You saw that. That definitely hit it. No, crap. No, come back, come back, come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How quickly is this going up? We've still got time. That one's coming back. Crouch. Damn. Okay. There's a wolf over there. We'll try once more. Let's get in front of it. Crouch down. Wait as long as possible. Mine. That's dinner. Grab these. We do stink a little bit, as you can see from the little wavy lines, which means that wolf will be able to smell us from further away. We've got a rabbit. What is our 22%? It is going up quite quickly. Let's try and make our way back to the community centre before we get too cold, and we can harvest this tasty, tasty rabbit. Yeah, we do need to worry a little bit, because if there is a wolf nearby, it will be able to smell us. And even that bear. I don't know the pathing for that bear. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen a bear over there. If it passes in front of the community centre, it will be able to smell us. Pick up a little bit. That'll do. Go in. Before we freeze. There we go. Cool. Well, I think second day, pretty successful. So, rabbit, here we go. Harvest. Cannot harvest with bare hands. Why? No! Oh, come on. So we need a knife. We can normally harvest it with our hands, can't we? That's from the new update, isn't it? That's really annoying. You used to always be able to just harvest it with your hands. It looks like we need a knife, or we need to level up our abilities before we're able to do that. That's very annoying. There's not going to be a knife here, though, is there? Okay, change of plan, then. That rabbit's just gonna... It's gonna go rotten, isn't it? Drop it outside. Let's drop it. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. Okay, drop some more stuff that we don't need here. And I think we're going to need to venture out fairly quickly then. Keep the food, just in case. We don't need all this ammo. We've already got tons of ammo. Way more than we need. We should probably look at fixing up some of our clothing. Let's fix up the wool socks. Just while we wait for the wind to die down a little bit. Sounds like it's calmed down a little bit, so that's nice. I think probably the best we're going to get right now. I will fix that up a bit. It might be a waste, because we might find something better just in the near future, but I think it's worth doing. We are getting hungry, and I do want that well-fed perk, so we are going to consume something. Consume that. There we go. I'll do. And we'll take some water. Tastiness. I'm going to quickly check outside, just see what it's like. I think it's probably worth, if it isn't too cold, it's still freezing. I think it's still worth pressing on. It's not that far to get to the next place. So, we're going to go on foot. And what we need to do is follow the road, not very far, and then there should be a red barn on the right-hand side. That's where we're heading to. There is a car on the way that we could stop off to get a little bit warmer. Pick up some sticks if we need to light a fire. I think it's probably the wind that's causing the issue with the cold. Mostly. Yeah, it's only one coldness in the car. Alright. Nothing here. That's a shame.
I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, Astrid, it's fine. Calm down. So, we just need to cross this bridge, and on the right-hand side, there will be a red barn. When we get to the red barn, we'll be A-okay. Hopefully we can find a knife there, and then we can make the journey back, gut the rabbit, and then we can get our first guts and hide that we can cure from the rabbit. And that'll be the first step towards self-sufficiency and some decent clothes, because if we can make some Rabbit mittens. That would be ideal. Ooh, a doe there. Hello. We could be sneaky and chase the doe into the wolf. The wolf will hunt it for us. And we won't actually need to shoot it. And then we can scare the wolf away with a flare or a lit torch and some stones. And we'll get some free food and a free hide. Not right now, though. We're too cold. We don't have a torch. I need to make some torches. So here we go. See over here, Contemplation Bridge. How cold are we? 3%. I think we're fine to do a little bit of this. Contemplation Bridge. There we go. What is it like? 12%. We're fine. So, we've got some sheds over here and an actual barn. The barn itself is the only structure we can go into. What's that? Is that a deer? You said it's a deer, not a wolf. I think it's a wolf. No, it's a deer. It's a deer. Good. We'll go in this car first. And then we'll run towards the barn. We should still have time. Hypothermia is only 16%. It's going up slowly. So I think it is technically warming up. Say that and it feels like minus 19. We'll pick up the pace a little bit. Anything? It's locked. Balls. Pick that up. Hunting knife.
Perfect.
Literally perfect. That's what I was out here for. So thank you very much. Anything under the visors? We can find little notes that point towards loot boxes and things that we can find in the world, and also hidden treasures and all sorts of stuff. So it's definitely worth checking them. We've got lots of doe. Doe and deer, if you see them, are really good to find, just because they're a natural indication that there aren't wolves in the nearby vicinity. There might be some just behind the barn itself, but it means that we're probably going to be safe looking in this shed, for example. So let's have a quick peek before hypothermia sets in. Dog food. Some more revolver ammunition. Nice. We need to find a revolver. Pick up some more stones. There we go. We've got the other sheds. What are we looking at? 24. We'll check these 3 and then we'll go into the barn. I don't think there's anything naturally in these ones, but I will quickly check. I could be wrong. Yeah, no. Oh, God. Run. Come on. Get in. Up. Not today, you dick. Oh, balls. Unfortunate. Get in. Oh, that was annoying. Ran out of stamina just at the worst time. We're fine. Oh, God. Some of our clothing took a beating. Not good. I didn't see that wolf. Frustrating. But we did get a storm lantern. Unfortunately, though, we are not actually warm enough in here. Feels like -1. Right, if we fix that, how long is it going to take? 30 minutes. I think we're going to might get hypothermia before then. Start a fire. Use the accelerant. We're desperate. There we go. Add fuel. Give it an hour. That should warm us up enough. Fix up this. That was really annoying. That wolf might actually have died. I'll have to go out and check in a second. 31%. We do have a better one. We've got a better one of them. Not overly fussed. The shoes, I would like to repair. They're already fairly good shoes, so we don't want to risk that too much. There we go. We're fine. Fire's gone out, but we are gaining warmth, so that's the important thing. Okay. Bit of a rocky start, but we're okay. Let's search the rest in here. We can find quite a lot of stuff in here sometimes, so I do need to keep my eyes peeled. Whetstone. Huge find.
This stuff will come in
We
handy.
can sharpen our knife. Line. Good. Well, we got antibiotics. Marine flare. These are really good because these can clear away timber wolves. Good. What's frustrating about that wolf is it must have been just around the corner. If we were that little bit further away, it shouldn't have chased us down to attack us like that. We would have been able to just keep our distance. Flare shells. They're a good find. Unfortunately, it must have just been within chasing distance, which is really frustrating. Okay. Doesn't look like much else here. Go in the car. Anything under the visors? New.
Hope nobody needs this.
Decent wall too. Is that going to be better than the one we've just probably had trashed? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to waste too much repairing on clothes because we might just find better ones fairly easily. But if there's certain things, I think, like this toque, for example, and these shoes, I think it's worth doing. And the thermal underwear, because the chance of finding more of them is pretty slim. I might need to fix those jeans up because they could legitimately break. Oh.
I can use this.
Ooh, archery, nice. Yeah, I don't want our trousers to break because that's our, like, only protection. And then we would be, a little bit screwed because I haven't found any other jeans. Ooh, I say that and then we find some more thermal underwear. I am going to repair them straight away because the chance of finding more of them is slim. Nice. Lantern fuel, and we've got the lantern now, so that is all gravy. Some more revolver ammunition. Okay, and we've got a workbench. This is where we craft arrows and bows and hooks and lines and stuff. If we want to get into that, but we need a lot more things before we can start. Sewing kit. Nice. And that is a hacksaw. That is what I like to see. Right, now we've got that, we can actually start getting properly into this. We've got a knife, we've got a hacksaw, we've got stump remover. Oh, and we've got a sprain. That's because we're a bit tired. Okay. We're good now. We need a hatchet.
I'll take it.
I will take it. But apart from that, we've got pretty much all the basic tools already got. Oh, careful. You don't fall down. Nothing under there. But yeah, I think that was definitely worth the trip. I'm not sure if it was worth the wolf attack, but I think it might have been.
Rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, what is the time? The rabbit should technically be okay until we get back, I think, I hope. Let's have a quick drink. Because I'm worried about how cold it is going to get in here. Especially because when we first arrived, yeah, air temperature's 8 degrees. And it's not night yet, if it gets the middle of the night, we might be very cold. I don't think it's worth running back. And technically, I think we would be warmer if we just got in the car inside. But before any of that, we're going to check these tractors because we can find some alright loot in them. Was that me yawning or was that a wolf? We saw that was me yawning. Over here, we can find arrows, and I think we can find a bow if we are extremely lucky. Don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see a wolf right there. Trying to avoid line of sight. Got a broken arrow. And, ooh, we had a hatchet. I thought that was an arrow. Let's slowly walk backwards. That's amazing. So we've got all the tools. Apart from the hammer, obviously. Yeah, go back inside. Although we are warming up. We will go back inside. If it's warming up, that's pretty damn good. Apparently it's really warm outside, so that's all right. Let's just have a carrot. I think we need to be quite conservative with the amount of vitamin C we're going to get. Eat the banged up dog food. Again, I want to consume enough calories to get that well-fed perk, potentially at the expense of getting food poisoning. Potato, we need to cook them. Do we have enough stuff just to start cooking that up? Got some reclaimed wood here. I'm not sure we're going to find anything else that's really flammable unless we start cracking some stuff. Is it worth that for that? Yeah, I think so. Okay, start a fire. Book is already quite high. Wood matches should be a little bit higher still. Use them. I think what we'll do is we'll cook these potatoes and we can get the cooking experience. And that will be good in the long run. We need to get cooking as high as possible, as quickly as possible, if we want to survive long term here. Level 5 cooking, we've got no issues with, for example, food poisoning. So we desperately want to get our cooking as high as possible so that we can consume anything, and anything apart from like raw meat, pretty much, and we will not die, is the idea. Might be worth getting some water cooking as well. We've only got the cans to cook from, but it's better than nothing. Cook them. Let's get some water cooked up. That'll do. Get another potato up and running. An hour. Right, water is done. Should be able to cook some more water up. There we go, nice. 24 minutes. Eat the tasty potato. Good. And we get the benefit of warming up, which is very nice. We could also just get that, cook up a herbal tea. Oh, that gives us minor vitamin C as well. Okay, and that will mean that we sleep well. Let's cook some more teas. Might as well. Let's pick up these cans. Get in the car before the fire goes out so we can actually see what we're doing. Excellent. Let's drink this. So we have more rest efficiency. Very nice. That gives us a few calories. We get 250 calories from the cooked potato and moderate vitamin C. Quite nice. Consume both of them. We might as well. Eat up the dog food again, I guess. Okay, that gives us a little bit of thirst back as well. That's very nice. And it feels like 8 degrees in here. I think we're going to be okay, especially if we use that. And we get a bed warmth of plus 5 degrees. I think we'll be all right. Sleep for 8 hours. Should be fine. Unless it suddenly gets like minus 40, I think we'll be fine. Good. Benefit improved rest, apparently. Good. We'll sleep for another 3 hours. And that should be pretty much us full fatigue. There we go. Lovely. We do not have that much weight capacity left. What is our calorie situation like? We're fine. Oh, we get some of that from that. Get some vitamin C from the energy bars. We get it from the granola. I didn't even notice that. Okay, vitamin C isn't that big an issue then. I guess it's only really when you're really late game and you can only consume meat, I guess. Have the cattails. A little bit with our calorie situation. Harvest that. Just need to wait a little bit till the sun's fully up. And then I think we're going to keep pressing across the fields. Let's repair that. Is it worth doing? No, I think let's just leave here and we're going to trek across the fields. Get to the next location. Right, sorry, I'm back. I had to pause it because it sounds like a pilot was doing the scenic route going above my head. Okay, improve rest. Yeah, so... Oh, the wolf is there. Aha! We did kill it. Oh, I could have actually harvested that before anything else. How long is this going to take to... We could set up a fire. How much fuel do we actually have? Like nothing, though. Okay, how long to harvest just the hide? 30 minutes with the hunting knife. I think we can manage 30 minutes. Probably no more. We'll harvest the hide. We'll chuck it inside. Let it cure up. There we go. We've only just started getting hypothermia. We don't get stinky from the hide. It's only the guts and the meat. So... that's really good. The wolf is there. That's my only concern, is if we harvested the guts and the meat right now, we would just be attacked pretty much straight away. But that's really good. So let's harvest that arrow that we found, because then we get the arrowhead and the crow feather back. Saves a little bit of weight. And also warms us up a tiny bit. We do not need all these cans. I'll drop a couple of cans. Yeah, we need to let it cure for 7 in-game days. I think we might as well take it to where we're going next, which is the next house along, which is across the fields, basically. I would like to harvest that wolf, though. Maybe what we should do is... let's do that. What I'll do is I will do that. Then we can light a campfire next to the wolf and then harvest it. That should then keep other wolfie away, and we can also use all that extra fuel, hopefully, to make some torches to scare away the wolves. Right, so campfire. Stick is higher chance of succeeding. We might just have to use the accelerant. We're awful at starting fires. Let's start fire. There we go. Reclaimed wood. 2 hours. It's 98% frozen. What does it feel like outside? It is warming up a little bit. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to actually stave off temperature. It is getting there. Is it actually going to warm up any more? Or is that it now? I think that's it. I don't think this fire is going to prevent us from getting hypothermia. Oh, that's annoying. Why not? Come on. Really? 0. There. There we go. That's fine. Cool. Let's harvest this. It's going to take a long time. Hacksaw's technically easier to fix. You can't... More than 50%. Are you kidding me? Okay, we might as well cook some stuff then, I guess. Cook the water. Sure. Is that 50%? No. There we go. Is it 50%? Oh, nearly. Come on. Pick that up. There we go. That's fine. So, here we go. Quartering's probably going to take less time, is it? About the same, and actually in the terms of everything, it'll be less calories to do that. Okay, let's just do that. We'll warm up doing this. Come on. Yeah, we do stink now, though. It's the only concern. Take some torches. Torches are really good because you can then scare away wolfies with them. Also, it's easier just to light some fires with these because it's... You can light these with a match or another fire, and then you can then use the lit torch to light fires itself. Another one. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, we're going to want to run a little bit because that wolfie was pretty close by. And we stink to high heaven. Get in. Okay. I wasn't going to leave the hide here, but I think we're going to have to leave the guts, so we might as well leave the hide as well. There we go. And they can cure inside while we are waiting. Did we have any more fuel? No, we didn't. Okay, that's a shame. I was hoping to cook up this wolf meat. How much do we have? 6. Yeah, 3. Let's usually use our hands for that. Torch is going to go out, but that's not too much of a problem. There we go. Start a fire. We're going to have to use some of those. 35% chance. 35% chance. Not a high chance. Just gonna have to get lucky. We need to level up our fire starting skill if we want higher chance of doing this. But to do that, we just need to keep lighting fires.
Come on, little fire.
But I think this might be our last tinder roll. Was that it?
Work?
Yes, it is. Balls. We've got no more tinder. We're going to use that. Can we craft some tinder plugs? Yeah, do that, please. Because I would like to cook this wolf meat to get our cooking level up. And also, it's a bit of extra food. The problem is with any predator meat, like wolves or bears, there is a risk of parasites. If you consume only one piece of meat, it's only about 1% risk of parasites. I think 2 goes up to 4, and then exponentially gets more and more and more.
Come on.
If you want to play it safe,
That didn't work.
only stick with the 1%. So just eat one piece of meat. every time you get the risk. So you eat it, you get the risk, leave it until the risk goes away, then you can eat another piece. I think it's once every 24, 48 hours. If you do it that way, the risk will just disappear. So, and we finally have a fire, thank God. Let's place some more of that. Place the meat down just straight onto the fire, if we can. Let's drop the meat on the floor, and then it's a little bit easier for us to just pop it straight on the fire itself. There we go. Did I drop anything else apart from the meat? I swear I did. No, apparently not. Okay. 1 hour and 6 minutes until it's done. I don't know if we're going to have... Chuck that on. I don't think we're going to have enough anything to do all of that. We'll only have enough to do that little bit. So I think we might need to harvest something else. Let's quickly check upstairs, see if there's anything else we can just quickly harvest. Harvest that plank. Sure. Why not? There we go. Don't think that was particularly useful for us, so that's fine. Right, 46 minutes, 48 minutes. Wait for that to be done. Okay, 700 calories. That one is 700 calories. We will eat that one. We will then get, as you can see, risk of parasites, 1%. Avoid eating more meat to avoid treatment. If we eat one more piece, it will probably be fine, but you don't really want to eat any more than that. Before anything else, what we can do while we wait, instead of just wasting it, just passing the time, we could read a book. There we go. That's 1 hour of the 4 needed. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. How long do we have? 49 minutes. That's fine. Do that. There we go. And let's read another hour of that book. There we go. Lovely. Get that one. We just picked up meat that wasn't done, didn't we? We can not. No. Oh, that's not on. Okay. I'm not going to be able to cook that up now, am I? That was me being impatient and an idiot. We're not going to have to chop anything down, are we, in that short a time? No. Okay, I think we're just going to have to leave that piece of meat. The rest I'm going to leave outside just so it keeps a little bit longer. Drop it all out here. Cool. Okay. That is okay. That piece of meat, unfortunately, is just going to rot. Yeah, it's going to make us stinky even if we take it to the next place. So I think I'm just going to drop on the floor out here, and hopefully it will still be viable when we get back. Okay, drink some more water. I should have cooked some more water up while we were there, but that's fine. We've got enough to get us to the next place, and that's the important thing. Let us consume granola bar. Another granola bar. For the sole purpose that we can then consume the tea. A little bit of extra calories. That will give us benefit of improved rest. And we can rest. Sleep. And in the morning, we are going to head across to the next place, which isn't that far away. And then I think I'm going to call it a day at that point. So it's yeah, we're not going to read anything right now. I think we're going to have to just pass the time for 1 hour until it's technically light enough to start reading. Oh, it's going to be 1 hour, more hour. That's annoying. I think technically we should be able to read now. Too dark. Okay, let's pass for like 5 minutes. There we go. Should definitely be able to read. Okay, just so until the sun comes fully up. Just finish it off. There we go. And that has led to our rifle firearm skill going up pretty significantly. Despite the fact we've never even picked one up. The risk of parasites is still there, 1%. I think what I'm going to do is I might risk eating another piece. Just because. We don't have any on us, do we? No. Fresh wolf meat, how much is that? That's consume the biggest piece. Goes up to 4%, that's fine. Yeah, 4%. 4% is acceptable. It is very cold today. What we're going to do... this isn't quite a blizzard. If it was a blizzard, then there would be no animals out. There's a wolf right there. Not stinky, so we're fine. Right, we are currently running into the wind, which is not great. We want to go that way. It's not that far to the next place. The problem is the wolves. So I think if we can stick just to the edge of this field, it'd be a lot better. I'm hoping that rabbit's still technically viable by the time we get back to the original base next episode. I'm hoping it should be. I mean, it should be. It'll be interesting to see. Right, come on, we can do this. We'll be fine. Not that far. It's literally... you can see some sheds just in the distance. Just past that, we need to go across a river, and there will be a little storage shed. We will jump in there quickly, just to warm up. At that point, yeah, the house is just around the corner. I should save some stamina just in case a wolf appears out of nowhere again. I would like a torch, but yeah, it's too windy for torches. We'd have to rely on a flare. I've only got the one, and I don't want to waste the marine flare because they're the only ones that can scare timber wolves away. Let's quickly check in here just to see. Got a crow feather. Oh, there's a body. Hey, body. Painkillers. Lots of painkillers. Nothing else, though. Shame. Okay. Hypothermia risk. We're fine. We're fine.
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I know, just chill out. Annoyingly running into the wind. So, this should be the river. Yeah, here we go. So we just need to literally go over this hill and we'll be able to see a shed. You can see those little weird trees. That's like an orchard. It's like a grove. So fruit trees and things. That is where the house is that we are going to at least base in for this region. It's always good to have a base per region. So I think that will be our main base for this region. Whether we stay here long term or not quite sure. We will see. So, is that a wolf or that's a doe? Okay, that's fine. So the house that we want to stay... That is a doe, isn't it? Pretty sure that's a doe. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, it's a doe. So that house there is where we're going to stay. But just over this little hill, there should be a little rabbit grove. What is our... Oh. 8%. We're fine. We've got loads of time still, technically. Yeah, there's a couple of rabbits here. And also, this little shed. We're going to jump in this little shed. I'm going to jump in the tractor quickly first. The wolfie right there. There's normally quite a few wolves around this general area, so it's not the safest in the world. But it's central, and there is a lot of loot normally. So it's definitely worth being here. The good thing is there's also this massive stove, like we had in the community centre back in the little village. So we can get a lot of stuff. We've got another storm lantern. We've got wool mittens, which are a nice upgrade. Cloth and stump remover. Like I said, you get lots of stuff here. Okay. Oh, got a revolver. That's nice. First episode and we got a revolver. We've got all the tools. Pretty good so far. There's normally some stuff hiding in the hay. Can't see it though. This does count as a bed as well. Right, we've got another hatchet.
Thank you.
2 hatchets, first episode. It's kind of ludicrous. Well, what we want to do anyway is we want to go up here. can. Might as well while we're waiting to warm up. Sneaky, sneaky. And it's a little bit tricky doing this, but what we want to do is go on the planks here. Go over here. So over here there's a body and normally some quite good loot, especially early game. I found a hunting knife here before. There's normally a long wool scarf, which I think is a guaranteed... Yeah, there we go. Guaranteed spawn. I can't see the hunting knife unless it's changed positions.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Yeah, I can't see it. That's a shame. But... Oh, fleece cow, sorry. So that's... should be an upgrade. Especially if we repair it. It will do. Boom. Yeah, significant upgrade. Amazing. Good. Check the backpack. A couple of bits that we can then use. I think we should be able to do a sneaky little shortcut to save going all the way back round. We could harvest this, but then it means we can never get up there again, which is kind of silly. And let's have a quick drink before we leave. We're going to have to drink a soda. Tasty, tasty. To help a little bit with our weight, although yeah, we are getting a little bit tired. We could have another soda, I guess. Trying to lose that little bit of extra weight, although that's dropped again. Okay, I think we're just going to have to just go. We're getting too tired, so the amount of weight we can carry each time is dropping significantly, very quickly. So, can't hang around. The more tired we get, the less we can carry. Right, yeah. There's 2 wolves over there. A bear can also pass around here. The right side here tends to be fairly safe because the deer's there. We could chase the deer into the wolves, which would be a quick, easy meal. I don't really want to do that yet, unless it just naturally does it. It's running a lot further than I was expecting it to. It's 4 wolves, I count. 1 over that small hill. 3 there. The wolves might run to attack it now. Okay. So yeah, 4 wolves in front. Not great. There should be up to 6, 7 wolves behind, which is the terrifying thing. The front isn't normally that bad, especially on the left-hand side. It's the back that's the tricky bit. Pry bar. Amazing. And has simple tools. Actually, I'm going to take that. Might as well. Take the other stones. The fact that we've got a crowbar as well means that we do have pretty much all the tools that I need. Which is amazing. So, we can see back here, 1, 2, 3, 4 wolves back there. Probably some more slightly further back as well that we can't see. So, yeah. Once you get cooking up to level 5, and you can hunt wolves and eat the predator meat without issue, this place is amazing. Field dressing.
This stuff will come in handy.
Good, excellent. So we need that up pretty quickly as well. Again. And this place is really good. I mean, you saw we had this balcony that we can shut the gate. That means we can see outside. Oh, wilderness kitchen. But we stay warm, and it counts as inside, which is very nice. A note left behind. Bread is about 2 parts flour, 1 part water. Okay, how to cook bread. Carrots. We get this nice stove. Accelerant. More flour. Ooh, cooking pot. We need one of them. Good condition as well. More soup. Okay. I think I'm just going to quickly check the kitchen. And then I'm going to call it a day. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been quite nice. Not as lucky as I think my first run I did, but to be fair, we got a lot of stuff, especially tools. I mean, the fact that in our first episode we got a hacksaw, 2 hatchets, a knife, a pry bar, and a revolver. I can't really ask for much more, to be honest. So we do have a way of hunting, and we've got plenty of ammunition for it, because there's more back at our original base. So That is not bad. I don't think I'm going to be basing myself in Pleasant Valley, but I do think this place is probably where I would like to set up shop for the region. So I think if I'm going to store anything here, it's going to be in this place rather than back where we came from. However, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to loot this place next episode. We are then going to hopefully explore the region a little bit more. We might go north and explore the plane crash. If it's warm enough and I can find enough clothes, we may just do that. Or I may just go up to the transmission tower and then loop round. That might be a better shout, to be honest. I think I might do that. I think I might go up to the transmission tower. Then I might just press on left, and there's some fishing huts and a few other bits and campsites and things that I can check out. And then I can make my way back down to the starting village, ready at that point to set off for the plane crash the episode after. So I think that's pretty good. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like what's in, please leave a like and subscribe. And massive thank you to all my Patreons. Drew, Clint, David, Len, Valise, Lorby Lord, T Chaos, Toolman, Nacho Cheese, Mikey Soundtrack, King of Thorns, Skylar Burshall, Charles, Mint Salad, Lats, and Brian. Cheers, guys. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. It means a lot. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this different form of content. Fairly unedited, hopefully anyway, by the end of it. But yeah, cheers, guys. Let's see you next episode. Bye-bye.